caffeine. Here is the nerve cell. And this little energy cycle is inside it. And these are the receiving stations. And this nerve cell is different. This nerve cell communicates via little chemical messengers. They're encapsulated, sent down the arm into the boutons, and then they're released out to communicate with the next nerve cell. That's how it works. These are neurotransmitters. What caffeine does is it interferes with the neurotransmitters. One is adenosine, and it excuse me, acts like the brakes. When caffeine goes in, adenosine levels drop. The other neurotransmitter is acetylcholine. It rises, and it has to do with prefrontal cortex function. The other neurotransmitter is dopamine, and it rises when someone has a cup of coffee. Can you see the disruption it causes? Sugar and wheat cause a fuel imbalance. Caffeine causes a chemical imbalance. And what's the definition of depression? A chemical imbalance in the brain. Can you see that these three right off are contributing to that imbalance? And how many Americans have all that for breakfast every day? I know in Australia, I know the Australian figures, 50% of Australians at some time in their life suffer from some type of mental illness. 50%. So what happens? Let me show you. Adenosine levels drop, so very quickly extra receptor sites are developed to grab every bit of adenosine that comes through. That's why when someone stops coffee, they get terrible headaches. Because when the coffee stops, adenosine levels go back to normal, receptor sites are flooded, there's the headache. Acetylcholine, it rises when coffee's taken, and that's why people like it. Their brain works a bit better. But then the brain says, we've got too much acetylcholine. Stop making so much acetylcholine. Dopamine, that's your feel-good hormone. That's your pursuit of reward, pursuit of escape hormone. It rises. No wonder people say, I love my coffee, it just makes me feel good. But eventually dopamine levels get exhausted and there's no feel good at all. And it is in that way that caffeine is contributing to depression. There is a way to get off the coffee without all the pain and suffering, and that is to have, if you're used to 3 cups of coffee a day, have 3 half cups a day. Next day, 3/3 of a cups. Next day, 1/4 of a cup. And if you ease off it like that, you won't have the pain and suffering that we see so much at our health retreat.